Welcome to this madhouse, madhouse.
The following contest is a submission match, and it is for the Women's Madhouse Championship. Honestly, mate, you're a good guy. This has got me through some terrible days, but being a part of your Discord and the Madhouse universe has helped me a lot. Thanks, bud. No worries. You two are. And if there's anything you ever need, always open a support ticket or just a DM away, alright? Thanks, bud. You're very, very welcome. Keep it up, UTR. Introducing first the challenger from the depths of hell. She remains one half of the women's tag team champions, Sweet Bear. So she remains part of it for now, but after tonight, she drops her tag championship. She must surrender it for the tables, ladders and chairs match. But honestly, Sweet Bear has come in her own recently, but she's got her biggest test tonight against Cassidy. But can she finally bring home singles gold? And her opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, she is the Madhouse Women's Champion, Cassidy Carpenter. Cassidy Carpenter came into the Madhouse at the beginning of this year and has just been an absolute revelation within things around here. She really has, and it's just absolutely amazing to see how someone that's come from out of nowhere, bringing on a bit of a Toxic Attraction Fatal Influence vibe to her look this year, with the style inspired by JC Jane and her mannerisms inspired by JC Jane. Potentially more on that later, but here she is. And just a quick reminder, this is what they are fighting for tonight. It is the Madhouse Women's Championship they are fighting for. But here we go as Jessica Carr stands in the center of the ring. We of course have the challenger Sweet Bear absolutely geared up for the contest. And then we got her opponent, the champion, really staring down, taking it all in. Cassidy Carpenter is not going to want to drop this anytime soon. But here we go, as the championship belt is passed over to Jessica Carr, with both contenders acknowledging it. This is what they're fighting for. And remember the rules. Pinfalls or pin attempts do not matter. The only way to get a win here tonight is to make your opponent tap. And immediately there's a huge tussle, so like straight off the bat. Sweet really going off on the front foot here. Sweet giving the early, or basically delving the early blows here. Looking to really weaken Cassidy early on, which is a great tactic sort of to go around when it comes to a submission match. But it's really the upper area that's been hit and dealt with for the most part. Oh, but here she goes up top. Ooh, went for the big frog splash, but Cassidy got her knees up at the right time. But now Cassidy pushes herself back into contention with things around here. Sweet is just too quick. Things around here just flying around things as well. Now, you would have seen it earlier, but after her face turn, when it was the champion versus champion match, when she actually went to strike T with the steel chair, that of course denounces herself from Nocturna, but she still kept hold of the belt until tonight, which is why the belts are being hung up in a tables, ladders and chairs match. Her place will be taken by the winner of the I Quit match as well, between Sarah Finoir and Tatum Paxley, because the winner from that actually determines who's in Nocturna. But Cassidy has produced quite a comeback in this match so far to turn things around. What she got planned from there? Went for a roll up, but Sweet must have saw it coming in one form or another. But here we go. Up. Ooh. Big knees right to the gut. But Sweet wants Cassidy back up. Okay, right up and oh! Big takedown after the head scissors. But she wants Cassidy a bit more central in, trying to get her away from the ropes. Perhaps went for the knees, but Cassidy's able to roll out the way quickly. Oh! Big neck breaker hit there by Cassidy, who's immediately gone forward up. Oh! A half Boston Crab it seems, but Sweet has done enough to fight herself out of it. But as these two continue to go toe to toe, this is a matchup that could really go either way. Cassidy will feel that she has the momentum for this, having made the first move. Yeah, it was a bit like a half Boston Crab. It's a bit like a half Boston Crab. Ooh. Big throwdown from Cassidy, who seems to have really turned this match around. Back in her favor. Good few little jibes. Up. Waiting for the big knee, but Sweet was able to get herself out of that pretty much straight. And he tosses her around. Loops over. And then a tackle just for good measure. But Sweet sees Cassie coming back up. She's got something in store for her. Ooh, that's a big right hand. That's busted Cassidy open. And has been able to hit the double knees right to the gut. Could have went for a move there as well. That's stunned Cassidy for the time being. Up to the top rope she goes. Twisted Bliss. But while she's down... Oh. I said while she's down. Could have gone for a submission move. Sweet's really going for it. For this, she's really feeling that momentum's going to be on her side. Even though it's a submission match, countouts are still a thing, so they need to watch Jessica Carr's count and ensure they don't find themselves on the wrong side of those ropes beforehand. Really rubbing Sweet's face into it. Cassidy is really starting to use this time at ringside to gain momentum. Jessica Carr and Co. just putting a reminder to them that the submission has to take place inside the ring. Oh! I think Jessica Carr may have been in the way a little bit because she wasn't able to quite pull it off as much as she wanted to. Big frog splash there from Sweet. I think she pulled that off with a bit of help of... Wait, what? Who have we got out here now? Whose music's this? Whose music is this? We may never know because that distraction seems to have worked. But here we go. Forgive us just being mute there. We didn't know whose music that was. I wasn't sure whose music I could have hit there. But Cassidy, oh, that may have turned things round in Cassidy's favor. Here, oh, big rolling encore. There with that back fist there. What a mystery. We may never know who was trying to interrupt the women's singles title, but I think Cassie could be setting Sweet up for something here. No, Sweet fights out of it. Goes for a slap. Misses. Rolling back fist, gone for it again. Big takedown here. Few punches up. Really going toe to toe with this round here. Hoisted up goes Cassidy in the Sweet. Ooh, that's enough to bust Sweet open as well. But really going for it with all these stumps. It will really be a case of who has that little bit of extra energy still to do with it here. It could easily be Cassidy at this point. But Sweet manages to turn it around there. Up rocks on to Cassidy there. That's got to weaken Cassidy a bit more as well. Here we go, hoisting her up and down. I think these two got to remember what it takes to win this. It's going to be a submission move here. I think Cassidy's sensing that, getting Sweet to the floor. But what one's going to be hit here? Another rolling back fist there from Cassidy. Is now going to do her best to move her a bit more centrally to keep her away from the ring ropes. We are hoisting it up. Sweet bows it out again. And misses it right there as well. Hits the low block. I think Sweet's batteries may be running out at this point. Cassidy just has this absolute burst of energy, which has just got to be admired. Particularly to hit a cutter like that. Oh. Sister Abigail hit by Sweet. That has got Cassidy stunned. Could this be Sweet's moment? Oh, not quite. Cassidy was able to get her foot on the ropes, even in her stunned state, to force the break. Big stomp to the back, another stomp to the gut, second stomp. Now the face clutch applied. Will this make Cassidy tap? Really locked in here. She could be fading from this. Nope. Sweet wants to make Cassidy suffer a bit more still, it seems. Big. Okay, now we have got a slapping contest going on around here. Really such back and forth kind of stuff. Around here, it depends who can really get the best out of this sluggerfest. But successful punches and chops for both here. Hockey fight. Hockey fight. Hard to say who came out on top of that, but... Oh! Sweet went for the Sister Abigail. Cassidy turns it around and hits her with a big boot. And Sweet sends Cassidy face first into the apron. That has gotta hurt. Thankfully, none of these two are in any more matches tonight. That's another big boot right to the face by Cassidy. Sweet's really struggling to get up at this point. Fair play to both of these two, by the way, for producing such a 5-star matchup. 5-star matchup. Oof. We're only at match 3 as well. There's still another 6 matches to go, by the way, with all of this tonight. But this is so far proven to be a real standout with its 5-star rating and the fact that it's going backwards and forwards for quite a bit. Now that could be big. Could that be big? Big frog splash. There, Cassie's looking rather worse for wear here with this, and I think Sweet senses it. What has she got planned here? In the back. Oh! Big neck breaker. Big neck breaker. You can see how much this match has taken it out of both of them. Here's Sweet from the top. Big diving crossbody there. She's going up for it again. Twisted Bliss. Now this could be her best chance to get any form. The face grip is now back. It's cinched in. Oh yeah, we have a new champion. Here is your winner by submission and the new Women's Madhouse Champion, Sweet Bear. Sweet Bear has produced one of the biggest shocks of the night. Take absolutely nothing from her in that 5-star matchup. Cassidy was such a great champion, but came up just a little bit short. Just a little bit short.